As parents, we have all seen this firsthand. There's a big difference between telling your child to do something and having a conversation with them so that they arrive at that conclusion themselves. When they feel a sense of ownership over their decision, it's so much more powerful. It's not about temporary compliance. It's about them truly buying in. And it turns out that same powerful principle is at play when it comes to learning, especially if your goal is deep, lasting understanding. Again, there's a big difference between telling a learner something and actively guiding them to discover it. When we just give them facts, they may be able to memorize them for a test. But when we engage their curiosity with thoughtful questions, they build knowledge for themselves. They connect the dots. They understand the why behind what. And that knowledge becomes truly their own, ready to be applied in new ways. But here's the reality. Most of our kids' learning doesn't look like this. It's too often lectures where they're told what to think. That includes videos that give the illusion of understanding and software that just drills and quizzes. And even when we step away from worksheets and rigid lessons, guiding our kids' thinking this way is not easy. As parents, we are juggling time, energy, and often multiple kids at once. And it can be hard to know always the right questions to ask or how to keep the conversation going when their curiosity takes an unexpected turn. And that's why we built JoySchooler, a Socratic AI thought partner that steps in with thoughtful questions, helping your learner to build their own understanding. So let me show you a few ways that you can bring JoySchooler into your home learning. Your learners can bring their curious questions like, why are there craters on the moon but no asteroids? JoySchooler won't give them the answer. It will guide them with thoughtful questions until they discover it for themselves. You'll get to see those beautiful aha moments as they connect the dots. You can also be proactive by assigning questions yourself. Let's say your child has learned about states of matter. You can go to your class and assign them a question. Like, what makes something solid, liquid, or gas? You choose the learner, preview the expected correct answer that the AI will use to guide. This is a great way for them to see if they can explain the concept in their own words, and the AI will help them fill any gaps in their understanding. And when it comes to writing, from the dreaded I don't know what to write about to having a draft and asking how can I improve it, our writing coach can help learners to brainstorm ideas, organize their thoughts, and get feedback to make their writing clearer and more effective. After any learning experiences, whether it's reading a book, finishing a project, or conducting an experiment, you can create and assign reflection exercises. To create a reflection exercise, you enter some details about the learning, like my learner has read A Wrinkle in Time, and maybe something about the themes I want them to reflect on. Then I see the questions that the AI will use to prompt my learner's reflection. This will help your learners to slow down, make sense of what they have learned, and connect it to what they already know, and making that knowledge truly their own. JoySchooler comes with a growing exercise library. You'll find math and science questions, writing prompts, and reflection activities that learners can explore on their own or you can assign directly. Finally, have your learners engage in a dialogue about their interests by going to their account settings and clicking on Explore Your Interests. The AI will use the learner's interests whenever it helps to make the learning more relevant and interesting to them. With JoySchooler, we want to support raising curious lifelong learners who are able to think for themselves, communicate clearly, and approach any challenge with confidence. I hope that you'll join us in this quest. Thank you.